My check. My check 1-0. My check 1-1. My check 2-1. My check 3-1. My check 4-1. Who be Chelsea Football Club on the game? Ogade. Who be Chelsea Football Club? Ogade, they be Bows. Who be Brentford? They are the actors and the executive producer. It ended at Stamford Bridge. That goal should be the number 1 contender for the goal of the season. Nearly make Kudiga score goal in the middle of the field. That guy shot no be here. You can say that keeper put hand Ogade if for breaking hand. Moving on. Do you know that Nigeria did not qualify to go to the World Cup? But let me shock you this afternoon that Nigeria is going to the World Cup. Ogade, Nigeria they go World Cup. Qatar 2022 come November 21st. Ogade, Nigeria dey there. It shock you? Nigeria is going to the World Cup. I know many people are surprised, but don't worry. In the course of the show, I will tell you that Nigeria is going to the World Cup. Nigeria must go to the World Cup, whether Ghana like it or yes. Ghana beat us at home at the Moshood Abiola International Stadium in Abuja after more than 100,000 spectators came. Okay, that story now for another day, sir. They broke our heart with that away goal. Thomas Partey, the Arsenal midfielder, he broke the hearts of over 200 million Nigerian citizens. But we say we no go gree. We are going to the World Cup, whether they like it or yes. Moving on. Do you know that the MPFL is back? They are back after mid-season rest. After the mid-season break. They are loved. We all at Ultimate FM, we care about you and we love you. Emmanuel, we love our listeners.
Yeah, very much. Good afternoon, everyone listening to us.
What do you have to say about it? You predicted that Chelsea was going to lose. Yes, Chelsea lost. But you made the wrong prediction. You said Man U was going to win. Yes. But Man U. Yeah, now God saved them.
Yeah, Man U we actually played a very good game.
Yes. But what we need is the
and we need the point, as you said.
Okay.
Obviously, we are still on. I would say.
Yeah, you are still on. Yeah. But this is another chance for Arsenal to move ahead of you if they win their game today.
Yeah, assuming we won, we'll be on 53
assuming.
Yeah, assuming.
But sure, say Nali cannot kill a bird. Yeah. Only the fact that he
but at the same time, the league is not yet over. So
it is not over until it is over.
We'll fight to the end.
I like that. Moving on. Katsina versus Abia Warriors match was postponed. Gombe United won at home against Kano Pillars by 1-0. Nasarawa United won at home against Shooting Stars by 2-0. MFM won at home against Heartland. Well, my own Heartland of Owerri. I don't know what's on a problem be, but no matter what it is, please, Ogade, find a solution to it because you people are breaking my heart. I beg, you people are breaking my heart. Lobby Stars. They won their game at home against Enugu Rangers by 2-0. Surprisingly, there was no away win. Emmanuel, no away win.
Exactly. As you were reading through, I had my mind on the fact that there's no away win. The draw, I think we just have 2 or 1 draw, obviously. But the home win, as you're always clamoring about that, is there really anything professional about the Nigerian?
I prefer to call it Nigerian Kata Football League.
I'm not joining you to it. They call it MPFL for a reason, obviously. But then the issue of away win, home win is not making what we call football. It's not bringing about football.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Football is all about winning, and we don't pray for you to lose at home. Like we can't expect that. Okay, you are home, and just like how Chelsea did, they lost at Old Trafford, and it's actually part of football.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
So, but then in Nigeria, we seen home winning is something that we see regularly, but away win is always rare.
It's like a norm for home sides to always win.
You win.
Wow. Let's move on. Now, do you know that World Cup draws has taken place? And this is where I will tell you how Nigeria is going to the World Cup. They go World Cup, or they even though the crack don't open in here. Why here? how Nigeria go take go World Cup. Dr. Crack, I will shock you. We are going to the World Cup. Now, Group A, we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Emmanuel, from this Group A, which team is making it? We have Group A, we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands.
Yeah, I see Netherlands topping, then Senegal follow, because we know how determined this African team are. But Netherlands, I know of the utility in the team. Let me say, and then I see them topping the table. The league.
Now, don't you think that that's this thing that we call home advantage? Don't you think that they will not give Qatar home advantage because they are in the same group?
Yeah.
Don't you think that they will give Qatar the home advantage? Because there's no way. I don't see I don't see it happening anyway that Qatar will leave, the host nation will leave the World Cup at the group stage.
Okay, it might not happen that way, but based on the fact that I'm seeing the table, we see Ecuador have these young agile players, and they are the three. My top three is Senegal, Netherlands, Ecuador. So I'm not even going with Qatar.
Yeah, it's possible. Now the first game is on Monday, November 21st, between Senegal and Netherlands by 5 a.m. at the Al Mama Stadium in Qatar. Same day, Monday 21st, the game between Qatar and Ecuador will happen at 11:30 at Al Bayat Stadium in Qatar. Now on Friday, the third game is between Netherlands. Okay, it's between Qatar versus Senegal, 8 a.m. at the Al Mama Stadium in Qatar. Friday, Netherlands versus Ecuador on the 25th of November 2022 at the Al Khalifa International Stadium. Quickly in Group B, England, Iran, USA, Wales, Ukraine or Scotland, because the match between Wales, Ukraine and Scotland has not been played. So any of them that qualify to be between Wales, Ukraine or Scotland. Now England, Iran, USA. Emmanuel, which team do you think will top this?
England, obviously.
Definitely.
England are going to top.
Yeah.
And then we see Pulisic trying to push the USA team forward.
Yeah,
so I see something.
USA is not actually the footballing nation.
Yeah. But as for the fact that we have Captain America, Pulisic.
Yeah.
So I hope that they just go and they go further than
he will be that talisman.
Yeah, he will be.
Okay. Group C, we have Team Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, or you can say Mexico, and Poland that has Lewandowski.
Yes,
Emmanuel, I'm seeing Argentina and Poland.
Yeah, that's the fear of Poland having Lewandowski, one of the best striker in the world in this century. Obviously.
Yeah.
So now I see Argentina, they always fight to always qualify to move forward because they don't really want anything at all.
Even in the last World Cup, they struggled against Nigeria.
Against Nigeria. So now I don't really see Argentina is just like compared to the PSG side, the PSG team.
They struggle for
everything. They struggle. They have the resources, but they don't get to get how they implement.
They don't gel together.
They don't join them together. Yes. So that's
okay. In Group D, we have Denmark. Okay, in Group D, we have France, Australia, UAE. That is France. The match between Australia, UAE, and Peru has not been played. So the winner between Australia, UAE, and Peru will determine who will stay at the second position. So we have France, UAE, or Australia, or Peru, Denmark, and Tunisia. Emmanuel.
Yeah, France will take it. Then
okay.
I don't really see Tunisia progressing to the next.
Okay, we are going to say Australia.
Yeah, Australia, France, Australia.
Yeah. Or Denmark.
Denmark. Denmark. I go with France and Denmark.
Okay. Moving on. Group E. We have Spain, Croatia, Germany, and Japan. Emmanuel.
This is a very competitive group.
Spain, Croatia, Germany, Japan. We all know that Croatia reached the final of the World Cup.
Yes.
and Spain has been blowing hot and cold. Yes, but Germany, maybe Germany,
they are strong side.
Germany are back.
Yeah, they are back.
Definitely, they are back.
Yeah, so
Wow,
I go with
this group is very dicey,
very
dicey.
So I go with Croatia and Germany. I don't want to look into that Spain side. But then they are in the Spain side, just like Adama Traore, and Pedri. So I see them obviously wanting to go for the golden boy, Pedri, golden boy, performing so well against Sevilla yesterday. So he's gonna go.
Wow. Okay. Now in Group F, we have Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Wait, it's like these people. Okay. I beg your pardon. That Group E, that is not Croatia. Croatia is in Group F. That's Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia.
Croatia. Okay, and this is the table that Croatia is.
Yes, in Group F. Apologies.
So I think the other one will be Crash, the club. The other Group E will be Crash.
Yes.
So this I see Belgium progressing, and then Canada they have this Afonso Davies. So I see, and Croatia also. I see Croatia, Belgium. Obviously.
Croatia, Belgium. Okay, Croatia, Belgium. Now in Group G, they have Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Wow, this is their 8th appearance in the World Cup. Cameroon, the highest African side to appear in the World Cup.
Wow, this so.
For me, I'll go with Brazil and Switzerland. Now Emmanuel is going with Brazil and Cameroon. Because I know why I'm going with Switzerland. Switzerland have people like Granit Xhaka, this short guy that plays for Liverpool, Shaqiri. They can do the undo.
Yeah. But I go with Brazil and Cameroon.
Okay. For me, I go with Brazil and Switzerland. Now in Group H, we have Portugal, Ghana that eliminated us out of the FIFA World Cup. Yes, the FIFA World Cup. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. Now, this is a repetition of what happened between Ghana and Uruguay. The Suarez hand of God. Manuel, do you see Suarez again? Maybe using his hand to.
Yeah, I see Portugal going, and South Korea. We have Son in South Korea.
Yeah.
So I know we're going to see they have Cavani, who is, I don't really know how agile it will be to play in the World Cup, but then I see Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea. I don't really know to go with among the two.
For me, I go with Portugal, Uruguay. Yes.
But Ghana are going back home.
Ghana should pack their things and start preparing to come back home. Apologies. This is just banter. It is just banter. There's nothing serious. Now, let me tell you why I said Nigeria is going to the World Cup. Nigeria, they go World Cup, or guy, do you know that, Emmanuel?
I'm just hearing from you now.
Okay, you're just hearing from me now. Okay. I'll tell you why Nigeria is going to the World Cup. Dr. Crack, are you ready to know why Nigeria is going to the World Cup? Do you know that the official team song for this year's FIFA 2022 World Cup featured our very own guy that has been making us proud, David Adeleke, known as Davido. He featured in that song called Better Together. It is the official team song for Qatar 2022 World Cup. So even if the Super Eagles of Nigeria are not going to the World Cup, Davido, they go World Cup. So in as much as that, it only means that Nigeria is going to the World Cup. Dr. Crack, are you surprised? Emmanuel.
Yeah, I mentioned it the last time that Davido is actually part of those that sang the song. So I don't really know you're actually taking it to Davido being part of the song. But then Nigeria
is going to the World Cup.
The Super Eagles could not take us.
So Davido
is
taking us to the World Cup.
And that was actually part of the banter that happened yesterday. Grammy, Davido, and everything, all the ceremony, all the banter as you say.
Yeah.
So we see him going to the World Cup, and obviously it's a very big achievement.
He's a Nigerian, so as long as he's going to the World Cup, Nigeria is going to the World Cup.
That's for you, but Super Eagles.
Okay, now Emmanuel, which team, which country are you supporting to we either win the World Cup or at least go far.
Right from time. It is Portugal.
One page in this one.
It is
Portugal all the way. In fact, from today on, I'm a Portuguese. Portuguese is residing in Nigeria. Immediately the World Cup starts, I'm going to Qatar to wear my Portuguese jersey.
Reporting from Qatar.
Yes, I'm Portuguese. Moving on, Agade. Let's talk about the German Bundesliga. But before we do that, let's go on this quick commercial break. When we come back, we continue with the program. Don't forget that this is Sports 360, the second edition of the month of April 2022. Don't go nowhere. We are going to be right back. After this, we are going to be right back after this quick commercial break.
Ultimate FM ní tiwa. Kásẹ̀ tó dá kásì bá wọn dẹ́rìn pòṣónú ká polówó ọjà kásì tún ka àwọn ìròyìn ìjàlẹ́jàbò ní Nàìjíríà àti lókè òkun. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Àwọn orin tó bá ìgbà mú ìlú àsìkò tí ó lè ti. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Ìkànnì tó rán wọn dànù òkìlẹ̀ ó tún ta wọ́n yọ. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Ẹgbẹ́ polówó ọjà wa ìgbádùn yín láàyò tiwa. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Fàájì tí ò lẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ ó pọ̀ ó tún ṣàn. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Ẹ ṣe ẹkú ìtẹ́tí bó ṣe dùn tó tún dùn. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Ẹ̀tún tẹ́tí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bó ṣe rìnlẹ̀ gbìgbìgbì. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Kìlómítà 36 láwa àgọ́wé èrò ìṣàrà rẹ̀ mọ́. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Ṣíjú mélòdì ló ń kọ́ omi lẹ̀ gbìgbìgbì. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Olúwo pọ̀ létí mi bí mo ṣe ń gbọ́ ló ń dùn mọ́ mi sí. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Onírúurú ẹyẹ ló wà láyé wọn. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá. Má yí kúrò jẹ́ ká dìjọ máa gbọ́. Ultimate FM lálára àgbáyídá.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Let's head straight to the German Bundesliga. Let's talk about the games that happened during the weekend, where we saw that Union Berlin won their game by 1-0 against Cologne. Arminia won their game. Okay, they drew 1-1 with VfL Stuttgart. Hoffenheim lost at home to VfL Bochum, and SC Freiburg lost at home to who else but the Bayern Munich side that when they don't score more than 2 goals, their body know the rest.
Yeah, and when I was watching the game, first half was 0-0. First half 0-0, and I was like, Bayern has started.
They no one score.
They've started again. People still are actually going to bleed again.
On fire.
And then they just scored, and I was like, wow.
4 goals in second
half.
Wow, that is Bayern Munich for you. Leverkusen versus Hertha Berlin. That game ended 2-1 in favor of Leverkusen. And Eintracht Frankfurt played a 0-0 draw against Greuther Fürth. Now Dortmund, wow, Dortmund lost at home against RB Leipzig by 1, 2, 3, 4 goals. 4 goals against Dortmund.
Just like Chelsea.
Just like Chelsea collected.
Yeah. So we can't actually dispute the fact that this they
Dortmund.
The side, I mean away side, they are actually
so RB Leipzig.
Yeah, they are actually good at least.
Yeah, very good.
They are very good. So, but then Dortmund are a top side.
They should be title contenders.
Yeah, they should
not pretenders.
Yeah, not pretenders.
Okay. Now Augsburg won their game at home by 3-0 against Wolfsburg. That is their local derby there in Germany. Now Mönchengladbach played the 1-1 draw against Mainz. Now let us go to France and speak some French. Comment ça va bien, merci. Bonjour. Let's speak some French. Je m'appelle Emmanuel. And your name? Okay, je m'appelle. My name is Emmanuel. No, je m'appelle Vinicius. Je m'appelle Arinze. Now Nice played the 1-1 draw against Rennes. Lille played the 0-0 draw against Bordeaux. won their game by 1-0 against Lens. Now Mainz lost at home to Monaco by 2-1. Saint Etienne lost at home to Marseille by 4-2. Now Troyes won their game at home by 1-0 against Reims. Montpellier lost at home against Brest by 2-1. Clermont Foot lost at home to Nantes by 3-2. Lyon won their game at home by 3-2. Now PSG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against Lorient that scored only 1 goal. Messi had his second goal of the season.
Wow, and the goals again in the second half because 0-0 first half.
First half,
PSG
wow.
played
Wow.
0-0 first half.
Wow.
And I'm like, what are you guys doing in the first half? Well, were you just trying to welcome them home? No
Yes,
wanting
yes,
to
yes.
score. But then it's a nice one for Messi.
Nice one for Messi. Third goal of the season. Wow. How has the mountain, the mighty, fallen? Now in Italian Serie A, Spezia played a 1-0 win against Venezia. Lazio won their game by 2-1 against Sassuolo. Salernitana lost at home to Torino by 1-0. Fiorentina won their game at home against Empoli by 1-0. Now Napoli won their game away from home by 3-1. If you are wondering whether Osimhen scored in that game, no, he did not score. Now Udinese played the 5-1 thrashing of Cagliari. Now Sampdoria lost at home to Roma. Roma is on fire. That goal was scored by Mkhitaryan. Jose Mourinho's Roma, they are on fire. They have been winning games.
Yeah, and Roma's the Mkhitaryan that scored is as you do say, the rejected stone from Manchester and also from Arsenal and now doing well in Roma.
He's now the chief cornerstone
in Roma,
at
especially Tammy Abraham. But it's
a
good win for them.
Yeah, very good win. At least it keeps their top 4 hopes alive. Now the shocker of a game yesterday, Shagnolu, make I no bite my tongue abeg. Shagnolu make sure that his penalty was the only thing that wins when they visited Turin. It was Inter Milan 1, Juventus 0. Emmanuel.
I saw something like this coming, and also the Napoli Atlanta game. It's a very, very tough game that you don't really expect somebody to really win.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
because we all know that Atlanta is a high scoring.
Yeah, high scoring. Napoli winning them is actually something funny. But then I expected that more goals we are going to come in that game. But this one against Inter Milan, I knew that there was going to be anyone that scores first obviously wins the game.
Yeah,
and then I was expecting Juventus to wanting to score, but then Inter Milan scored and there was no goal for Juventus.
That was it.
Wow.
Now today it's going to be Verona against Genoa and Milan, that's AC Milan against Bologna. This is an opportunity for Milan to continue with leading the pack. That's leading the Italian Serie A table. Moving on, let's talk about the one that continues a lot of Premier League fans. Now it ended in Anfield, Liverpool 2, Watford 0. I expected a lot from Watford.
Yeah, I expected a lot of goals from Liverpool also.
Well, I was expecting at least let Watford play a draw. And you're expecting Liverpool to score more goals.
Yeah, they are wanting.
You don't have the fear of God in you.
No, the thing is, we know Liverpool as a side that Man City are leading them with just 2 points. 2 goals came in the first half. The 2 goals.
Yeah.
They were wanting to throw everything that if Man City are going to lose, at least if they should lose, they'll be leading the table with 1 point.
1 point, yeah.
But now after they played first, and then Man City said that we need to fight with everything this first spot, so Man City had to win.
Yeah, definitely. Man City had to win.
Everything aside them winning is another thing again.
Is a problem for them. Now, Brighton and Norwich played a 0-0 draw. Man City made sure that they won their game by 2-0 against Burnley. Maybe Liverpool and Man City conspired to score just 2 goals apiece. Now against Chelsea were destroyed. They were humiliated. They were annihilated by ordinary, simple Brentford. Now, Christian Eriksen scoring his first goal after coming back to Premier League, scoring his first goal for Brentford. It was Brentford 4, Chelsea 1.
Yeah.
What went wrong for Chelsea?
For Chelsea side is the when you said ordinary simple Brentford. But then we know about football and also
anything can happen.
Yeah, anything. And when Rudiger scored, I did not
I
really
thought
watch
it
the
was
match.
over for Brentford.
He said it was his jubilation
yeah,
out of this
yes,
goal.
he went to their coach.
Yeah, he brought out his tongue. He said 4 times. He said he brought out his tongue 4 times. So that was what made them to score
And
4.
Okay, 4 and that was why they considered
4. But that's what they said. But then for him to go to the coach and was like, wow, he's actually the confidence.
Yeah.
Is the confidence for me. And then they go for
Brentford decided
scoring first
to shock them.
it is a very big one.
4. Wow.
Coming from behind.
Chelsea fans, pẹ̀lẹ́ o. Mona take out o. People are giving Arsenal a lifeline to catch up with you. Now it ended Leeds 1, Southampton 1, Wolves 2, Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 1, Leicester City 1.
Yeah,
You know, Elanga has always been the savior of Manchester United for the past few months. I know he was the one that scored that equalizer against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, and now he has become a hero that later became a villain. Because watching that game, Marcus Rashford almost scored that goal, but Elanga decided to tackle his own player, his own teammate.
It happened. I saw that, and it was so painful. And also, Sancho was supposed to pass the ball down to Rashford also for Rashford to score. At least a goal is going to bring back Rashford confidence. But unfortunately, they were not thinking that way, and Rashford could not score. Could not get the win.
It ended Manchester United 1, Leicester City 1. Our very own Kelechi Iheanacho scored that goal, and you also know that James Maddison goal was cancelled because they said that there was a foul. Okay, I know you said there's a foul.
Yes, it was
now,
a foul.
Imagine that tackle on James Maddison by Scott McTominay.
Yeah,
If it was to be Saka of Arsenal, it is a red card.
No, the tackle was him looking at the ball. He was not looking at the leg.
He came with the teeth of his boot was clearly visible.
I agree with that. But then it was with the ball. McTominay was with the ball, and he lost the ball to Maddison, and he wanted to get the ball back, so he was just rushing. He was not even looking at Maddison.
That was
what made him not to get the red card.
Yes, but the issue now is, did he get the ball or did he get the leg of Maddison?
He got the leg and the ball.
But which one did he get first?
Maybe
it was the leg.
But he didn't look at it.
It doesn't. When,
it was not intentional.
When judging, nothing in football is intentional. They will tell you that it's not intentional.
There are some intentional tackle that you make it that you are actually.
But
You are going for the ball.
As long as you stretch your leg like that, you understand?
Yeah.
It is obvious. We always see it happen against Arsenal. We always see it happen even against Leicester City. Well, you can say it depends on the referee's mindset. But if it was against Saka of Arsenal, it is a straight red card.
Okay. I still have something to say.
Okay.
Because it is tackling and you intentional, like, okay, this you are not going, the ball is actually going, and he was not even looking at Maddison leg, that okay, your leg is there or not. There are some tackles that he makes and you feel like, wow, this is it's actually so good. I really like Scott McTominay for that. For me that Scott McTominay doesn't have any business finishing that game. He should have been sent off for that tackle. Straight red card. Maybe that, but then I love his energy.
Okay. Now it ended West Ham 2, Everton 1. Everton is collecting their third consecutive red card under Frank Lampard. Wow. Frank Lampard, I'm seeing a vision that he's going to be sacked very soon.
They are struggling.
They are really struggling. Third red card under one particular manager. Tottenham 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Newcastle 1. I was expecting a draw in this game.
Yeah, Kane did not score, and then I think they were playing a 1-1 draw first half again.
Yes, 1-1 draw.
I was like, what are you people doing in the first half? This is like the fourth game that there was no much goal in the first half, and second half coming in with a lot of goals. But then I'm Kane assisting, I think, a goal, Son scoring.
Yeah.
The goal line is just no hat-trick, nobody with two goals,
exactly.
just single goal. Yeah, so but then it's a good one, team effort from there.
Now coming up tonight, 8 p.m. is going to be Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Arsenal will try to double their lead against Manchester United with 6 points, and they are about 5 points against Tottenham Hotspur. Now maybe this is a lifeline for Arsenal to finish in the top 4 this season. Now, do you see Do you see Manchester United making it to the top 4 this season?
Yes, slightly. I see we might make it the top 4 this season slightly, because with this game at hand, Crystal Palace against Arsenal, Crystal Palace are home and they've done a lot of damage to Man City this season.
Yeah,
we know. I think they defeated Man City 2 times.
No, they defeated Man City away. Now the second leg was a draw.
A draw, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a draw.
So
I think I'll continue. Let me see if I can get.
I see Arsenal Man City. We see Saka performing match in, match out, showing what is the reason why he's in the team. We see Smith Rowe also doing lot of things.
Yeah.
So now I don't really expect Arsenal to win, but then if they should win, they win. But then I know Crystal Palace is not going to make it a very straight win for them. They are actually going to give them something to fight for.
Yeah, exactly.
And look, obviously, I want Crystal Palace to win.
I know, even if you don't say it, I know. Now the match between Crystal Palace and Man City in the second leg ended in a goalless draw. Now Crystal Palace, I think, is the only team this season that has taken off 4 points from Manchester City. Wow. Crystal Palace doing great things. Patrick Evans doing great things with Crystal Palace. Now this is where we are going to draw the curtains closed. Thank you all for joining us on the program at Sports 360 here at Ultimate FM. Don't forget to join us every Mondays and Fridays for your Sports 360 programs immediately after the launch show. Emmanuel, any parting shots?
Nothing obviously. I just want people to know that okay, this is football. If your ticket gets to bleed at the beginning of the match, at least if you've not even started, there are some situations whereby you've not even started and you just see that. So maybe you are not really
some even catch fire safe.
Maybe you are not really lucky. Then you should transfer your energy to something else.
Yeah.
So
don't put the aggression or don't transfer the aggression to someone else.
And also don't stick to the extent that you get affected. Don't go and pay to the school fees.
Yeah. And your rent and your house rent.
You sleep under the bridge.
All right. From me to you, it is always peace, love, Arrivederci. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today.